Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? I'm not sure how good it is with all this friggin' wind we're getting. We did get a little bit more snow, but worse than that, we had ice. Yeah, we had freezing rain this morning, so my trips were canceled and I'm home today. My trip to Saskatoon today is gonna happen on Monday. So what are we doing? Well, we fed our calves. CP's just letting the two horses out. Look at the snowbank here. So these three bulls, well, he's a butcher steer, but these two young bulls and that cow, they were in the barn, and just with all the wind, that doorway was blocked halfway up due to a big ass snowbank. Well, you can see that doorway over there. You can't even get to it. It's all the way 8 feet high. So just the way the wind is whipping off, and you can see the roof. Well, I don't know how good you guys can make that out, but the roof line right on the eave over here, we've got 2.5 foot snowbank on top the roof of the barn. So it's just sifting off of that roof line and dropping right here at the doorway. I had to dig it all out just so these guys could come out to eat on the round bale. But that's done. Now we got to head out to the pasture to the cows. And this red son of a bitch is starting to grow a bit of an attitude. I'm going to have to tune him in a little bit, I'm thinking. So, anyway, let's get out to the pasture and see what kind of trouble we can get into. We'll talk to you guys later. And yes, the wind is howling. They say we're supposed to get up to 80k. It's been blowing, I think it hit 80k last night. It's been blowing at 60 at least since yesterday morning. And it's snowing, and it's still kind of drizzly. You could feel it in the air. What? It's horrible. Yeah, it's nasty. It is that damn wind. If it wasn't for the wind, it wouldn't be too bad. They're taking their turns waiting for the water here. Anyway, when we get to the pasture, I'll bring you guys back. Right, Tuck? Yeah. You got that? Good job. Okay, talk to you guys later. Oakley dokley, guys. Well, can't see my freaking driveway. Gonna end up driving in a fucking snowbank here.
Well, at least it's not the fucking dugout.
At least it's not the dugout, and at least it's not the ditch.
What's your fucking head?
We were just taking around bale out to the cows, like,
Yeah.
This is terrible out here. And the windows aren't really fogged up or steamed up or anything like that. That's just how bad it actually is. With snow, blowing snow, rain, everything all at fucking once. The only thing we don't got is big sunshine. My beautiful wife makes my day sunshine.
Yeah. I don't feel so beautiful today, I heard.
She is my sunshine.
Are you on drugs?
Well, they're pretty fucking cheap, I'll tell you that much if I am. Because I can't afford
What does that mean?
I can't afford the good drugs.
Oh.
So they better be really cheap ones.
Where's the fucking cows?
Where's the freaking road?
Yeah. You're gonna run over the mineral tubs or hit a bunk.
I'm gonna hit something. So
Slow down.
I'm in a tractor. It's not like I'm doing road speed.
Can't fucking see. You're gonna run into the tubs. You're coming up on them.
Nah, they're a long ways away yet. Can't even hardly see the cows. They're all covered in snow. I can see where the tubs are, babe. They're off to the side over there.
So the bunk is there.
And there's a big gap in between.
You're not gonna hit it. Yeah, you're gonna hit the bunk.
Babe, Hush.
Do you want me to drive?
Hush. Babe, hush. You're being a pest. 30 yards between those little red mineral tubs and that bunk, and she's saying I'm gonna hit it. And look at the cows.
You can't see, but yet you're wearing sunglasses.
Look at the cows. My poor babies.
Why don't you feed them here?
I'm going to. I'm just gonna come over this way and get turned around. Look at that one. Like, she couldn't move to a better spot. That one right there. Right there. Can you see her, guys? You can barely tell that that's a cow. That is a cow.
I don't
but
even
she's
know what cow that is.
standing right, sitting.
Her eyes are frozen.
Sitting right in the freaking snow. Goofy thing.
Do you want me to go wipe her head off?
Okay, we're gonna get this bale unrolled a little bit, and we'll bring you guys back when we're done that.
Shit.
Talk to you later. Tucker's got an itch that can't be reached, apparently. Roll, you fat bastard. You can't even roll, you're so fat. Oh, he made it. Holy crap. I don't believe it. There you go. Gonna roll some more there, boy. He doesn't want to be outside in the wind either. Yeah, and they got, sorry about the windows, guys, but everything is a friggin' rain and whatnot. But they got lots of feed there, those two guys. Stopped here at the barn. I have no idea. CP said stop at the barn, I want to grab something. So she went into the barn. I don't know what she's grabbing. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. We'll talk later. Alrighty, guys, well, we came out and
You're welcome.
CP found it with a pitchfork. We were digging around here. I knew where I lost it. I just couldn't find it in the snow the other day.
It was kind of under that tree.
So, but like a couple of bozos,
Bring the chainsaw.
we didn't bring a chainsaw, and we could use some wood at home.
We could scoop some up, I guess.
Yeah, I could scoop a couple of those logs up and we'll just cut them at home.
If we don't get stuck.
Yeah, getting out here is a bit of an issue right now. That's for sure. But I got a pile of wood over there that I've got set aside for sawing up for the stove in the house. But now we don't have to come out here with a magnet or a metal detector. And now watch, we'll get stuck and I'll have to dump the bucket and we'll lose it in the snow again. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Well, what's going on? Well, looks like this, excuse me, storm has passed us finally. There's times on and off all day where, you know, you couldn't see the barn over there. And building out that way, that's the barn. You couldn't see the barn from the shop. It's like 150 yards away. Maybe, yeah, I don't think it's 200. 150 anyways, for sure. Maybe it's 200 yards. But anyway, so yeah, it was freaking bad. That's for sure. And wind, would they say, was up to something like 80k. And how about that? It's still fucking standing. I don't get it. It's still standing all by itself. Must be one of the good ones. Anyway, what are we doing? Well, I got to get over there and our calves are going to need some cut feed. They're pretty much almost had it cleaned up there this morning when we fed grain. So I'm going to have to scrape the alleyway out and bring them some fresh cut feed. a friggin' snow blew in there and it's covering it and so on and so forth. All I can say for sure is I'm glad I don't got feed bunks that I have to actually shovel them out. The way we're doing it, just dumping it just in a fence line feed front without a bunk, I think is better, because then I can just hit it with the front end loader and she's cleaned up, done, right? And so, and since these two horses of mine are standing right in front of the barn, I'll get them put away, and then we'll work at cleaning that feed alley out, and so on and so forth. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done, right? Talk to you guys in a little bit. There, we got this all cleaned out, and it's all loaded up with feed here again. There's a little bit I put on the other side, pushed this out, and I didn't give it to the bulls this time. I gave it to the cows for when they come in for water. They can have it. They'll eat it up. Chores at the barn here are now done. So now we just got to finish off with the cows in the pasture. I took them a core of a bale, of a hay bale, and brought the portable bunk back with me. So now we just got to finish filling it. I put some in it already. It's mixed with some snow. I try not to give too much snow to the calves, so I stirred the pile up and put the snowier type feed in the porta bunk, 1 bucket load. Now I gotta finish topping it off, and I'll take them another bucket load. It's still windy, not as windy, but I'll take them a second bucket load and just drop it on the ground in protection of the windbreaks. And then tomorrow we'll have to move their other feed bunks and probably end up having to push a shitload of snow out there too, where the feed bunks are. But that'll be tomorrow's job, right? So for now, we'll just get that porta bunk filled up the rest of the way, and they'll be set for the night this way. We'll talk to you guys when we get out to the field. Alrighty, so we got all kinds of piles through here for them to eat on. We got that feed bunk over there, and the stuff that was in the bottom of that bunk is right there. So they got lots to chew on here now for the night. That'll keep them warm. I just want to show you guys something, what that wind did for us. Look at this. That bunk is pretty much covered in snow. Well, all of them. CP actually moved those two yesterday and let the cows clean that stuff up there. There's a little bit of feed in this one. Not very much, but a little bit. But it's right covered in freaking snow all the way around. So that snow is going to have to be pushed. Those two bunks are going to have to be moved because they're filled in with snow now because they were empty. So yeah, we've got a little bit of work in front of us here for tomorrow. Basically what I'll do now is take half of this feed area and I'll push it this way into that snow ridge right there. Put this down, you'll be able to see it better maybe. So you can see that snow ridge right there. That'll make that ridge higher, and it'll act as a bigger snow windbreak, snow protection. And then I'll take the other half, which isn't very much, and I'll push it that way into that snow ridge over that way and make that one a little bit bigger. And I could even take some of it and push it backwards and make a bit of a snow ridge out this way if I wanted to. Now these cows have to stay here for another, basically, I don't want to move them for at least another 2 weeks until into February. Then we'll move them just a little bit closer home, hell, even mid-February. and then I could move them just a little bit closer to home, and then there mid-March-ish, bring everything home roughly the 15th to the 20th of March. We'll have to keep a closer eye on them in March, but roughly right around the 15th of March, bring everything home and set it up. And set up our, what we call our windbreak calving corral. And that's with all the windbreaks at home, all the corral panels at home. And we set up that big corral. Some of you guys will be new to that big corral. Some of you have seen it in the past. There's a pile of snow that has to get moved out of there. But I'm not going to worry about that until February, March type of thing. Because the way it's been going, this friggin' wind, I don't know. It's, we get snow, but then we get wind too, and it's just blowing that snow, socking it right into the yard constantly. We're constantly having to move it. Not that that's a bad thing, because we got lots of snow out in the fields. That's moisture for the spring, and gosh, I hope it's going to be a dugout filling year. How's that sound? Anyway, I'll let you all go, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Talk to you then. Well, guys, there. Today you can kind of see that friggin' snowbank on top of the roof of my barn better. Uh-oh. CP's calling at me. I'm not sure what she wants. We'll find out here shortly. What up? You want the phone? You want the phone? She wants to try videoing this, I think. See if I actually pull some of that snow off the roof, or if I just actually fuck the roof up royally. Now I got the look. Friggin' wind yesterday. We dug the doorway out to the way it is more or less right now. And then that friggin' wind sent more in. Look, she's knee deep. You're knee deep in it.
I need snowshoes.
You need snowshoes.
Can't see where you're freaking walking.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Here you go.
Don't break the roof.
I won't break the roof, babe. I'll just try and scrape a little bit off the top. Here.
Okay.
Wish me luck.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no place to freaking stand out here.
This way.
What?
What's the worst that could happen?
My horse is in the barn.
Just a fucking horse.
Yeah, he says that now. He'll be crying. Your mocha dog. Mocha! We'll get him back a little bit. I don't know. This is not good. How much snow do you guys got? I know this is horrible. Can't even see the door on the barn. Oh, it's hitting the roof with the grapple. It's a lot of weight right there. We'll come back. My fingers are getting cold. Okay, we're back. As long as he doesn't go through the roof. We should probably shovel it. I don't know. A lot of bloody snow. Should almost move the windbreaks and just push the snow out. Be easier. I don't know if you can see that. We'll be right back. We're in the barn now. Rocky's gonna go through the barn wall. Okay. We'll talk to you guys later.
Well, we got some of it off, but there's still a pile up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, I don't know, with a shovel, I guess, try and push some of it off. Or a snowblower would be nice. One thing about all that snow up there, it's insulating the barn, right? And it goes from way the hell over there to almost behind this bin here. So about 40 fucking feet of almost 3 feet deep. Crazy. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I gotta get out to the cows. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, so for some of you guys that are wanting today's forecast, right from BP, from BCP Farm and Trekking, and CP's with me as a co-host. We are, what the, oh, got the baby on CP's phone. Anyway, we are in the weather tracker of Little Red, and for today's forecast, we will have cloudy skies, a little bit of snow. I'm going to say a little bit, about 4.5, 5 inches, and later on this afternoon, I'm predicting that wind is going to get up strong enough that it's going to blow the chickens off the roof of the house. KFC ordered a bunch of chickens and the wind is blowing them to Winnipeg today. So get ready all you Manitoba fuckers, because the wind is coming your way and it's taking the snow with it. We'll talk to y'all later. He ain't plugged in at all. It's not overly cold, but it's not plugged in. So we're just gonna run it off the preheat. I believe it's glow plugs in this sucker. What's wrong? You're running them 2 times? Okay. Started. Woohoo! Minus 15 today. Just leave that engine run for a while. Okay, I'm going back out to push snow. We moved the windbreaks for the cows already, and I gotta push a bunch of that snow that I had talked about yesterday. So I'll get that on the go. That guy's gonna need time to warm up, especially the hydraulic oil. So I'll let you guys go. We'll bring you back, I don't know when. If anybody out there that's watching this, by all means, please hit that thumbs up, comment, subscribe. The cows will really appreciate all of the comments and subscribers, and we'll catch y'all later. Well, there's CP. She's just finishing off the last of 4 old straw bales. We pulled the windbreaks this way about, I don't know, 20 feet roughly. I've got the straw, what am I talking about? I've got the snow all pushed out of the friggin' road. So you can see the windbreaks were right here at this big snowbank, and then with that bad wind from 2 directions over 3 days, we ended up with a big snowbank on the bedding side of the windbreaks. So we just moved the windbreaks so that snowbank wasn't in the bedding pack no more, and that's their new bedding pack. And this is all cleaned out. I got a good snow ridge up here. That'll help stop the snow from drifting into the feed area right here so much. I brought a bucket load out when I first came out here and just dumped it in the porta bunk to keep the cows happy over there until I got all this moved. And now we'll top these things off, and that'll be her for today. Once I get this all filled up, then we'll stop. We'll have some lunch, and I have no idea what we're gonna tackle this afternoon. If I tackle fixing these god darn grapple, or if we're gonna head for the bush, because at this point the wind hasn't gotten too crazy and we can cut some more wood. So that would be kind of nice. Get that done before the crazy weather comes back, and guaranteed it will come back. We live in a crazy world, right? And Mother Nature is a bipolar type of woman, and I think she's off her meds this year. So anyway, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. You always say you're gonna do it naked though. Well, it was a nice snow angel until you tried getting up without me helping you. How many people go out and still make snow angels in the wintertime? The deer coming for the salt. And the very last hot bale we had, I brought it out here in November. It didn't catch on fire. It was 158, I think, if I remember correctly. 138 or 158 Fahrenheit, that sucker. And well, when we came out here, there was like 10 or 12 deer all through here, and they keep coming back to munch on that. we came out and got a bucket load of wood. Oh, by the way, I am now a professional weatherman, just so you all know. I managed to get my papers, and all I had to do was give the weather report this morning. It never happened. We did not get the 100-mile-an-hour wind this afternoon, and Winnipeg is not getting the chickens off of our roof. Anyway, have a good day, guys. See you all later.